I'm starting. So this is our park, the finished product. Here you can see the roller coaster. It's quite big. And then coming in a little bit, this is the lower level where the entrance is. This is the dining area. This is one of our most profitable rides, the Speed Racer ride. And then we have the Looper over here. We have oh, that one's the Looper. We have the Cube over here, and Sky Ace right there. And then coming in even closer, we have our claw machines all over here, which make us a nice amount of cash. This is the entrance, and we have nice bushes there, so it's not like you're kind of completely trapped in. And so we picked our theme based on Italy, kind of because there aren't really any adult-oriented parks that are themed. A lot, like there's Disney that has the European section, there's Busch Gardens that has, down in Florida, it's like safari themed, and then up in North Virginia, it has various different themes. But more adult-oriented parks, such as Cedar Point or King's Dominion, they don't have any like big themes like this. So this is kind of more fun. It makes like a nice atmosphere, and because it's like kind of European, Italian, and adult-oriented, we're gonna have, a bunch of drinks being served. So it's really good for people who just kind of want to relax and not deal with other people's kids, and people who like thrilling rides. We have very high thrill ratings for our rides. And then we have here multiple signs and the information desk where they advertise different rides. So, like this one is targeted at actually all the rides up here. So then people know about, like, this is the ride that was advertised. Which sometimes it says that up here, but yeah, this advertisement, like right here. So when you like link the signs to the rides, it makes them more visited, I guess. And so for our staff, we have entertainers, which are actually pretty important. Right now, a lot of them are wandering or just not entertaining anyone currently. But they draw in a lot of people. We have these points of interest. So basically it draws people to the shops. You can link it up to the shops or link them up to the rides. And you can put spots where the entertainers will gather. So that way people are directed towards wherever you want them to go, basically. And it's really good for putting them in the right direction, because sometimes they complain about there being shops right there before they get to ride any rides. So when you put the signs up, it kind of directs them to the rides first, and it increases the overall happiness rating. And here you can see the signs that are linked to each ride. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have a very small park, but everything is very concentrated towards thrill seekers and adults and teenagers.
For our main roller coaster, to go on top of the adult themed park, we have a very thrill seeking roller coaster ride that it's definitely a more mature feel. So, right off the bat, we have a very large incline to our roller coaster. That sets us up very high for a very steep drop that shows a very high amount of thrill, and immediately we go into a loop de loop, which again goes with that more mature and adult like roller coaster ride. Then as the ride goes on, it's a lot of twists and turns, even going underground, which really adds to our thrill factor. Makes a lot of guests want to come see this part of our park. and it helps with our revenue budgets as a lot of people come just for this ride alone. As you can see, there's a lot of fire on the rides for the added effects, and you can kind of see there's a lot underground. Throughout the trial and error, we did run into a few issues, but we did find that this park had the best combination of the thrill we were looking for, and all the tricks that was going to help it be the most successful it could be.
Now just to get into the financials of the park. So, out of all of our attractions, the Guy Ace is actually the most profitable, and the Stingray is profitable but not our biggest moneymaker. The Looper and Speed 1 are actually uh, in the red, and the Cube is at a profit of 230. And for our shops, we had to close down our hat shop because it was just so far in the red and not worth staying open, while our balloon shops are our most profitable and our biggest money makers. We also have the info desk that makes a small profit but isn't its main design. And then we have the vending machines, which are at a little deficit as well. Now, this shows the profit for our claw machines. These are a good way to just get customers on their way by and add significantly to the profit of the park. To go over the restaurants, we originally had 2 restaurants, but the second one wasn't as profitable. So we decided to just add on to the first restaurant and expand, and that has seen great profits since then.
Well, we also have live music, which attracts more teenagers and adults, and it increases the prestige of the restaurant, which means that more people are willing to go. And the reason why we picked the live music is because, we don't want more families, because then the kids aren't going to like the more thrilling rides.
So we believe that we are a late adopter in the hanging roller coaster design. However, we are one of the first few to lead it underground, which adds to the thrill rating and to the excitement. We believe that we have changed the normal a little bit in the design of keeping everything with the fire and the water effects that we put onto the ride, especially during the loop-the-loop and through some of the spirals.
Another thing that we had to kind of test and prototype was the marketing. Because at first we picked the late night talk show marketing because it says high impact. However, it says it's ideal for larger parks, and our park is very small. So what we ended up doing was switching to the newspaper adverts, which, while they are low impact, they're a lot better fitting for a smaller park like ours. So in the long run, they actually gain us more money, and the high impact marketing was losing us money. And then we also have the banner advertisements. It attracts more adults but fewer families, which is ideal for the demographic that we're trying to reach. And so, since then, our marketing has gone up. As you can see here, these are the years when we had that the wrong marketing techniques, and then we switched it over and our profit started going up a little bit.